Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're striving, you're loved for, you're cared for, and you're understood, you're seen by me. So yeah, I hope you're striving, succeeding, moving forward, because that's what we gotta do. So the first card that I pulled out today for the collective and hand on the other side of the screen, we got the Ten of Pentacles. So there is a divinatory meaning, which is there's a family coming in for you, whether it is your light family, whether it is your, a relationship, and you create a family with that relationship, right? I'm almost feeling like ecstasy is coming in, like in the sense that it's new, right? It's new. It's almost perpetuating you into new cycles, into brand new lives. But as you can see, this old man is staring off to the dogs, and there's a child there, right? And he's so he's watching them as this couple or woman and man are under the bridgeway. They're looking at each other, speaking to each other. And then there's this tower here. And it feels like you're not necessarily past, like, tower moments are gonna happen, okay? They're going to happen, but it's gonna be more in a sense that you're gonna be able to like earthly feel it, like vitality is coming in. But so with that being said, there's family matters arising, and it can be like family comes in many ways, okay? It can be like you're gonna reunite with your family, you're gonna speak again to your family if you guys went separate ways, you're going to meet your new family, you're going to meet a new partner and create a new family. But with all this being said, like, I just want to put and reiterate and just accentuate the fact that when we open ourselves up to new things, it's that we're ready for it. It is that we're ready for it, okay? Because you've done the work and you continue to do the work, like, every single day. Sometimes it feels like you can't have a break, but you're learning to not be deceived by that too, because everybody needs a break, right? But so you are deserving of it because you've done the work, because you've came and you've looked at yourself, and you've shattered like a mirror that you had, but it wasn't a mirror. It was more of like a past reflection, trying to tell you something, but at the same time it necessarily wasn't. What else? Universe, source, let us know. It wasn't necessarily like divinely timed for you, okay? All these like past things. So when there's like a catalyst to your awakening into your spiritual path and journey, you're contemplating whether or not this is real life or you're in a dream. And that might resonate with a lot of you, because you either have big dreams, you've dreamed big dreams, or you're just trying to accomplish those dreams, right? It's all in the in between, right? But you're seeing how like the negative aspects before in your life that you would see are not the same as today, right? So if we're putting into account like the stare, okay, it's almost like this is these people they're all part of you, right? Because the Ten of Pentacles, you've moved on, you've done the work, and maybe you've moved on from toxic relationships, maybe you moved on from a toxic partner, from toxic family, right? All these things are were meant to happen in order for it to crumble down and for you to come out of the other side brand new and to experience brand new. Okay? But yeah, white dogs, the tower. Anything else that we should know? And this is like a lot of information. Like, you know, you could really think about this through and be like, are you sure? Like, is this really happening? But it is. It's going to happen. Like, okay. They want me to channel, so I'm going to channel. Okay. There's been a completion. There's a culmination happening, and because of the completion, the culmination is starting, you know, cultivating. Maybe you're going to be getting a farm soon, or you're going to be planting seeds for a flower garden, or you're just planting seeds for the new life, for the new family, for the near future, new future. And as we're going about it and as we're moving towards that, it's all very brand new to us. We're taking into account everything that we've been through. We're not forgetting. We're not trying to remember. We're not making it seem like it was the worst part of our lives or making ourselves a victim anymore. But we've stood our ground. We've said no. We've pertained to the fact that we are strong. You know, we are unfinished, and we are continuing to move in this path, in this enlightening path. Okay, sirs. What would you like to say to our collective today, this beautifully divine day? Arise, my child. And don't contain the excitement, because even excitement can explode inside of you in ways you have never experienced before. You're not going to be able to know what it is until you're able to experience and see it wholly. I see how you're a make do and just do, and not in a just see and will see person, but at the same time, through that, you're understanding that there is a communication needing to be happening, needing to be constructed, not only through you, for you, against you, on you, with you, but you're also going to be starting this new relationship, new communication way. And with the humans that are going to be brought into your life, with the people that are going to be brought into your life, they're not only meant for you, but they're meant to be walking with you on this path. Honestly, we cannot tell you how long, we cannot tell you this and that, like all the specifics, because that's just going to take away. You're going to be able to know everything, even though it's like you already know everything, you felt everything. You know, it's a little bit shaky right now, it's a little bit under construction, but as it's building, you just keep on walking, and that's all you need to do. Just trust and surrender, and you will be in abundance. You are walking light. That takes everything I say, that takes nothing away from your light. You're always shining, you're always magnificent, you're always decaying false dedications made to you, okay? And not only has Stephanie been a vessel for us and for you and for everybody, but with the heart that she brings to this world is much more magnetic than a lot of us think. And that goes for so many souls out there. Your hearts are so much magnetic than you really, really believe and think. When it is part of a triumph, when it is part of a star, there are points to it. There are significant tallies that need to be made in order for you to feel, in order for you to be and see. But behind the scenes, we've been doing all that work for you. We've been helping you. We've been pushing you, guiding you in the right direction. And all we ask of you is to continue surrendering every single day, continuously, even after you've been left with nothing. Because to be fair, we have made Stephanie an example. Stephanie is a walking example to all in all, that through have lost every single penny to her name, to have lost her home, to have lost her family, to have lost her relationships, her friends, and more so to have lost herself. She has never lost sight of what it truly means to be alive. She's taken a moment here and there to seek and fight away the horrors of tainting her brain with lies and making her believe that it's not true, but it is true. Because God, Source, and her angels are guiding her. And just like I'm speaking on to her through her, I can speak through and about you through you. And with that being said, I'm going to leave it there. Continue fighting for what you know is right. Continue being honest to yourself, through yourself, for yourself. And eventually, when this is all over, you're going to have to take a look back and experience it all one last time to finally feel what it is you were meant to do and what you were meant to be here for. And you're going to feel that. Not everybody else, or it's not going to be for anybody else, but you're going to feel it. And you're going to be in it. And as much as like others might see it bland, because yes, we are still working on a lot of people, but others might see it as other ways. You see it how you see it. And to let others construe those thoughts or take that away from you, that is your only sign of hope to not frustrate yourself with, to not make an enormous, elaborate plan to deceive yourself, okay? You are not in control. We control it for you. You are just doing as you are told, and you belong here exactly how you are. You are whole exactly how you are. You will follow your heart. You will do the things that you love, but you will always come back to you. Don't worry, everything is okay. Don't worry, everything is playing out way, way, way bigger and better than you can even ever imagine. Alright, and I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that you guys have a beautiful rest of your day.